I've I've been having these conversations, finding myself lying awake at 2, 3 in the morning, just talking, thinking about maybe I do need to be a little bitch like Drewski and go on some sort of a weed waning, right? Take a little break from the good old friend, And I'm thinking the highs just, they haven't been hitting as hard, and I've been a lot of chasing to these highs. But now today I find out, turns out it's just that I need to start smoking fatties and stop being such a little snappy little bitch, baby boy bitch, because it turns out I didn't need a break from smoking at all, where it was like, that's why you're not getting high, because you're just doing it too much. Apparently, too much of a good thing isn't applicable to smoking pot, I guess. It's that gyne good. And but no, it's a nice reminder. First off, with the fat bulge, what a little bitch I am. Like I said, just the coughing. And then there's the reminder where it's like, oh yeah, the coughing is actually kind of cool. You're always scared, but you start coughing. Like, yeah, this is a hell of a good time. I'm glad it came out. It's like, you know what, guys? I didn't want to hang out tonight. I really didn't, but I'm glad you guys dragged me out. I'm actually having a fun time. I'm glad you got me out.
Dude, preaching, man.
Preaching
to the choir, bro.
And really though, again, like I was just think about the serious damage I just circumnavigated. Okay, I was a mere days away from giving up smoke for a whole minute or two, and that could have had some serious, long-lasting, long-term side effects on me. This entire cast could have gone to shit. I go on a 5-day cleanse, right? No green.
Yeah, try to discover yourself or something.
Try to figure out. I gotta figure out how to because Drewski's always being like, yeah, man, I'm actually not smoking this week. Gotta reset my tolerance. Dude. Gotta reset my tolerance.
Bro, I've been thinking that for a while now, and I've been saying we should probably stop smoking a lot.
Because like I said, I find myself lying awake at 3 or 4 in the morning, thinking like, God damn, man, I'm chasing, dude. I'm fucking chasing these things.
I feel like I'm chasing too, man. I've been thinking that at work today.
I'm chasing, dude.
Exactly today. It
the
feels
boys
like
don't want us to be
time
chasing. That's not fun. It's not fun to come on the podcast chasing.
Exactly.
That's lame.
And every time I smoke,
no one
it's like I have
wants
to
a
do
chaser
6,
on a
7, 8.
cast.
What?
No one wants a chaser on a cast. What'd you say?
Exactly. I said every time I have to do it, I have to do 6, 7, 8 before I can feel anything. Man. It's terrible.
Turns out, no, because we were in that mindset that fucking, I guess that's that all those YouTube videos about being a beta male are about. It's about smoking snaps all the time instead of manning up. Instead of manning up, taking on those big boy bowls,
Big boy bowls. That's what
you use 6 of those bad boys. It's like, oh my God, that's way better than doing 15 small things. I guess size does matter. There's the age-old question.
Yeah, I guess it does.
So we know that size does matter, and that too much of a good thing is not a bad thing.
It's actually a better thing.
Too much of a good thing is actually a great thing. Is how the expression should go.
Yeah.
For all everyone's like, battling their addictions right now, like, I shouldn't do it. No, maybe you should do it. Who knows, You're going to trust someone else to live. Everyone's talking about living your best life, figuring out what, stay on your lane. Stop fucking with all the static around you. Like, oh, medical professionals are saying this. Like, fuck that. Really, just,
just about
a little bit
balance.
more. And also, you never really know until you know. That's with a lot of things. And it's like, yeah, too much of good things and bad things. Like, yeah, maybe because maybe the bad thing was stopping. Maybe that's what it means. Too much of a good thing, then you stop. That was the bad thing. All right.
That's why your body goes through the withdrawal.
Exactly. Maybe one of those things. Exactly. That's why you should keep. Exactly. Right. That's why your body's like, dude, don't stop taking heroin. It feels so good. Look, your body's begging for it.
It's like the member berries. Remember how good it felt?
Just try it again. Come on. It's that simple. It really checks out. And again, it's like, think with people who like, oh, I ate Burger King every day for 10 years and I stopped and I got hit by a car, right? Shit. Maybe that was the bad thing. You stopped the good thing, got the bad thing. Maybe one of those things like it's lost in translation where it's like it was originally scribed as being like too much of a good thing is a bad thing, but way too much of a good thing is actually a great thing.
It's like what you always say. It's your favorite thing, how curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity killed the cat.
No one finishes that expression.
Exactly, but satisfaction brought it back, saying, all right, curiosity may fuck you up, but the satisfaction of knowing in the end is the real gem.
Exactly. So like everyone knows the first half, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. No one remembers the second half of the thing.
That way too much of the same good thing is actually a great
awesome
thing. Think about all the things that are good in the world. Who's ever saying like, oh, fuck, dude, you know what? It's 85 long years. I just got too much pussy. Got too much pussy, dude.
Yeah, that's why guys like Michael Douglas stop with these.
Man, I just wish I fucked less chicks. That's what I wish. On my deathbed, everyone's like, yeah, dude, honestly, all that money I made... No, that was foolish. That was really stupid of me. I should have lived below the poverty line. I would have been way happier. Yeah. Materialistic? Ugh. Oh my God, that's such a bad thing. Oh, why would I want to have fun things that entertain me? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, man. But you can't do it for the money. Either.
God,
It's
all
always
those drugs I did that got me to this place. Oh, I did too many drugs. Ugh. You think it's more likely to be 85 years old saying, "Wow, I wish I did less heroin," or "Wow, I wish I did more heroin"? What do you think's more likely of an outcome at 85 years old?
Actually, what's most of the outcomes are? I'm 85. I'm just gonna try heroin.
Exactly. Now imagine if you did. Well, the thing about this too. This is the real crime, right? You know that Martin Scorsese thing the other day where he was talking about how apparently some guy in like the 80s, some guy was winning some lifetime achievement award for some nonsense at the Oscars, and he was like, "Now that I'm 80, I finally understand what making a movie is about."
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I wish I had more time to make more movie. And then Scorsese's like, now I remember that too. Fucking, or the other day he was saying how now he's in that stage of his life as well. It's like, think about that. Think about if you're 85 years old and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try coke. I'm gonna fucking do it. You know, I never did it before. What if you fucking love it? And it's like, wow, I couldn't do this for 85 fucking years. I'm in my last leg, and that's why I found my true happiness.
Here's to the next 85.
Exactly. It's you're already fucked. The clock's against you. You know. It's the same thing with everyone's like, oh, I'll have kids in my 30s. It's like maybe you'll have kids in your 30s. That sounds a little dangerous to gamble on that one. You know. You really want to wait till you're 80 to try hard narcotics? That doesn't make much sense, right? What if you love it? You get a couple years with it.
What if it's like that thing in Limitless where it just unlocks something inside of you?
Exactly. Look at Robert Downey Jr., right? Robert Downey Jr. got to have the full experience of drugs, and now he can kick it and be older in his life, you know? I mean, I still maintain, come on, dude, you seem to be pretty fun, just a little bit once in a while. You know, at this point, too, it's like, you don't even need to be a bankable star anymore. You're so rich. Have a little fun, you know?
That's true. Party down.
Party now, you know, go a little crazy with it, honestly, you know? And realistically, too, Robert Downey Jr. is so famous with his likeness at this point, too. He really could just go fucking, if he wants, like, go bananas and, like, buy an island and become a fucking drug lord and just, like, have a weird, creepy, quasi-political podcast he does where he's, like, talking about the government and shit and, like, the John McAfee guy. He goes that entire route if he wants. He's got all the money in the world. He got paid, like, $68 million for fucking Avengers, right?
Yeah.
You still don't want to be a drug addict anymore? I understand when you were like, you know, it's like, gosh, you know, is my legacy really going to be Ally McBeal? Is that going to be my legacy?
And at that point, you said, how much did he get paid?
I think I got like $68 million.
What are you
like
really
going
to spend all that money on?
Dude, if not copious amounts of drugs. Really. Yeah, that's why the good things are expensive in life, all right? Yeah. What's he going to do? Go, I'll fucking, what's something that, what's something, I don't know, what's something that some loser recovery guy like does for fun? Painting? I love to paint. In the mornings, it's the same rush as shooting up. It's like I don't think it is.
Breeze.
Oh my, yeah, the morning breeze.
The smell of the dew on the grass.
It's even better than snorting. Is it? It can't quite possibly be even close. Imagine though, realistically too, you know, Robert Downey Jr. is listening to this and he's like, no, I shouldn't. I'm getting on that Oscar buzz with Oppenheimer. You know, last time I got Oscar buzz, I really spiraled out of control with Chaplin. I kind of skated through the Tropic Thunder one. That was a supporting actor, and it was also like,
I know who I am.
It was also kind of a joke in a sense. It was like they weren't going to actually give it to me. We all knew that they couldn't actually give it to me. They could acknowledge me. But this one, Oppenheimer, I'm gonna actually win this one. Do they want to go that same thing where now it's like Mel Gibson's paying for me to be in movies? Probably not. But think about it now. You have all the money. You could pay for yourself to be in movies. You could just cover those premiums, right?
That's true too.
And also, you know, this whole entire thing I saw earlier about the weed waning, for instance. Think about that first high back.
What?
This guy climbed Mount Everest of getting high. Robert Downey Jr. Right, waking up in people's beds and shit, just being in jail, right? Just
How
really,
did I get here?
Exactly. Fucking, but imagine that comeback, you know, that reunion. It's like the first time fucking, you don't think Peyton Manning felt good after retiring and then like 5 years later he gets to go into fucking Lucas Oil Stadium, just look up at the people again and get cheered. He's like, hell yeah, that feels great. You don't
really
think
good.
Robert Downey Jr. after like 10 years or 15 years or 20 years of sobriety or however long it's been, you don't think that fucking one little bump off a key might feel kind of nice?
Yeah, honestly, and Drew's talking about the tolerance. Imagine how fucking
I know, that's my point. Imagine how it's going to blow his fucking socks off, dude.
Yeah, woo-wee!
You ever see Less Than Zero? No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
But Less Than Zero, sure, one could point to the second half of the movie where the drugs are not fun and his life is not good, right? But if you stop watching, let's say like, you know, you get interrupted, you want to watch that first half of that movie. Robert Downey Jr. is having the time of his life, and he's high as a kite, you know?
What's that Bill Hicks bit?
Which part?
I had a lot of fun on drugs. What's he say?
Yeah. Fuck. He's like, never killed
that's
anyone.
really the message of the story.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. You have a lot of good time on drugs. That's the crazy thing. You can do it. It's very achievable. That's what my big problem is from 50 episodes ago with the whole Alcoholics Anonymous. Never drink again. Ever. Never. Not like sure, maybe you don't start doing body shots, but like you're telling me I can't have like a glass of champagne to celebrate something? Fucking what? And then also you get those really crazy people where it's like they cut out everything and it's like no vices whatsoever. And it's like, no, I will not smoke this cigar to celebrate with you. No, I can't have that shot. I'm sorry. No, I will not smoke that joint to celebrate. It's like, then what the fuck? Why did I invite you?
Yeah, not to sound insensitive, but you're a buzzkill.
Fuck you. You're going to come to my house and decline everything, you fucking loser?
Get out of here.
Ridiculous behavior.
Yeah, get off your high horse.
At least one, all right? I can accept not everything. That's fine, all right? Maybe you don't want to fucking punch a few darts. Whatever. You're conscious of your lungs. Whatever, dude. Whatever, okay? But you're going to then also not have a drink? It's one or the other, all right? You're smoking or you're drinking or you're snorting or
have
you're
a vodka
soda.
Something. Have something that's just at least simple.
Yeah, just have a little fucking
No one's saying you have
soda.
to drink the entire handle of Jack Daniels.
No, I mean... Especially because you're having a vodka soda. That wouldn't even make sense.
That's my point. No,
maybe like a bottle of like vodka, perhaps, I'd expect. But I certainly wouldn't expect after a night full of vodka sodas for you to just down a handle of Jack Daniels.
It was one or the other.
I never have Jack Daniels. Fuck Jack Daniels.
All right, I'm sorry.
Jim Beam's better, dude.
Well, if you know him as long as I have, it's John.
That's true. It's John Dan. That's a joke, son.
If I had as much money as Robert Downey Jr., dude, I would have an underground fucking... what the hell are those?
Batcave.
No.
Sick.
Yeah, we're fine. Back.
Dude, I'll just be Iron Man. Why hasn't he become Iron Man yet?
Yeah, dude, fucking get... But no,
oh my God, the guy's in fucking Oppenheimer. Like, dude, you could literally be Iron Man. And no, also, he could start killing people and we'd all support it based off what we just... Like, no, it's for the greater good. It's, guys, he's a vigilante. He's for the greater good, all right? He is Iron Man. But instead, he's worried about doing, like, Dr. Doolittle and Perry Mason.
Did he do the Perry Mason?
I think he ended up producing it. I know he was supposed to star in it, but then I guess he was like...
Yeah, it ended up being the F. Buzz and Sister, right?
Yeah, Matthew Reese.
Okay, if I had that kind of money Downey Jr. had, though, I would fucking...
Would you choose to live in a lighthouse?
Yeah, first of all, that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty solid choice.
But I would have an underground like lair
nice.
of like just like 6 miles worth of underground coverage, and it's just like here's this strain down this corridor, this strain's down this corridor.
Oh, well, okay, like
this strain's in this corridor.
Wow, so you're talking like Pineapple Express, like when they go underneath the farm. I really thought you were going to go into some like
have a beer distillery down there too,
testing
site.
I thought you were going to be really weird with it. I thought you were going to be like we're going to have like human trials going on this whole entire. I'm like, what the hell are you getting into, bro?
I just want to smoke some pot, dude.
Yeah, man. That's sick.
Yeah, I might have
you know, would be a cool situation to be in too.
What's that?
I know the answer, but I'll just for the sake of it, right? Hear me out. You ever see a Biodome?
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
oh, you have?
I'm familiar with that. I think. Can you remember? Refresh me. That's been a while.
You saw Biodome?
I saw like 15 minutes of it. I know the gist of it.
What's the gist of it, smart guy?
It's one of the Baldwins.
Yeah, it's Stephen Baldwin, hot off the success of fucking The Usual Suspects, as in the follow-up to his really quality performance in an Oscar-nominated film.
Bold too. You think I get like you don't want to necessarily do something.
You don't want to pigeonhole yourself.
Like,
yeah.
Try to do another drama at least.
Yeah. Instead of pigeonholing himself, he got
ease your way into
by
the
Pauly Shore and pulled into a career ender.
Yeah,
and it's funny too because then you go to the trivia facts on that, and it's like because obviously everything on IMDb is a fucking fact. All right, it says 78 out of 89 people found this interesting. I'm pretty sure it's been cited and sourced and everything else. I'm pretty sure it's legitimate.
Yeah, at least once or twice.
But it says that apparently Stephen Baldwin, it's Stephen Baldwin, right? Daniel Baldwin's the chunky one from Vampires.
That
and then
right.
Billy Baldwin's the TV star.
Yep.
Yeah. And forgetting Sarah Marshall star. Fucking the Baldwins had quite the come up, dude. Imagine if Alec Baldwin didn't shoot someone. That would have been like now it's like the end of an era. It could have been like we could have had the next generation of it. It could have been the next Kennedys. Really derailed the careers.
I mean, we still have Adam Baldwin who could.
We still got Adam Baldwin.
Rally
true.
the family back with his
exactly.
legacy.
With
All right,
legacy.
Yeah.
But no, specifically, Biodome. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good
I got
job.
it back. I brought it all the way back.
Bring it back.
But no, apparently, according to that IMDb cited fact, he apparently went to Alec Baldwin and was like, "Hey, bro, should I do this movie?" And Alec Baldwin was like, "No, you should not. Under any circumstances, do this. This is by far the worst piece of shit I have ever read." And then Stephen Paul was like, "No, dude, I'm gonna do it." And then he's like, "I need a carburetor, a plastic cup, a knife, and a screwdriver. I've made bongs a lot less before, bro.
Is that from the movie?
Not the things he said, but that's what I was going for.
Yes,
For all our dirty work fans. Psych for all the half-baked fans. Tricked you.
The gist of it is they somehow stumble into this biodome experiment, which is going to be like a contained.
Yeah. What happens is it
environment
opens
here.
up and it like really establishes it's like Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin are both not the straight guy. That's the opening of the movie. They spend about 10 minutes being like, no. This isn't the straight guy, funny guy. No. It's two dumb funny guys. That's the twist.
That's daring.
And then we're going to surround them in a film of no one else who's even remotely playing it like the way they're playing it. So everyone else is the straight guy, I guess.
Isn't the guy from Die Hard in it?
Yes. He's a douchebag. And then we're going to throw in a third wrinkle. We're going to have incredibly, incredibly attractive women.
Yeah, hold on. I remember it's Joey Lauren Adams.
Joey Lauren Adams
right?
and whoever her friend is. And there's two other, whoever the hell they might be, hot chicks in the biodome. But yeah, so basically what happens is they're driving along, they're talking. They end up like somehow stumbling into this area. They think it's the mall. They go inside of it. They end up like going in. There's no security. There's a lockdown in a biodome to see if it's sustainable to live life somewhere in this area for a year with these scientists. And now they're in there and they can't open the door. The experiment's ruined and lose $400 million, blah, 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 blah. But they're bozo, lovable, dumbhead, moron, fuckheads. And, they get up, they start like, be like, oh, what if we, they do the Tarzan swing and shit, and then they fucking start killing animals, and they go fishing, and then the scientist's like, oh my god, you killed the fish. So that the entire time we're here, And then he's like, oh, dude, we went fishing. He's like, no, we're supposed to try to create life and see if we can build a fucking ecosystem and be self-sustainable, blah, 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 blah. And then the guy from Die Hard's like, I'm going to fucking kill him. That's how I'll do it. I'll fucking murder him. And then the experiment will go on fine. It'll just be two dead guys. But the problem is that he wants to kill him, but then the owner of the biodome's like, you can't kill him. They're great for the ratings. So they're actually like live streaming this shit or something like that. Even though it's like 99, maybe they're just on like local access news or something. It's a really big deal though. And then like Joey Lauren Adams and like they keep like humping the glass and shit, like rubbing their balls on it and stuff. But they're getting fucked by those two hot scientist bitches who, again, it's a really interesting choice with the casting. They were like, all right, what do scientists look like? Ugly dorks. Let's get some ugly dorks for the guys. And then the casting director, probably like Allison fucking Jones or whatever, the one who does everything. Yeah. And she's like, oh, so for the female scientists, should we also get ugly nerds? Like, whoa, wait, no, hold on.
Hey now.
No, hey now. Everyone knows that male scientists, doctors are, dumb idiot losers. But we all know that female doctor scientist ladies are inexplicably, undeniably, and incredibly sexy.
Yes, we all know
think
this.
of your Dr. Chase Meridians, okay? Your whatever the hell Denise Richards' name was in that other thing, huh? Christmas, yeah, sure, that one. Just think of it. Everyone knows that male scientists, ew. Female scientists,
yes.
Whoa. Hot damn. So then they get these two super hot, I think one of them was like literally a playmate. They get these two super hot chicks.
Nice.
To be the female scientist, and they also too immediately want to fuck Pauly Shore,
Well, I mean,
and then one settles for Daniel Baldwin.
Sexuality.
Yeah, I think it must have been in Pauly Shore's contract. He was like, "No, we'll both get fucked, but they're gonna both want me, and he gets my sloppy seconds."
I really was hoping you were gonna pull out a Pauly Shore.
I wish
That
would have been awesome.
I think I can do it because it's kind of like Shaggy's voice. So I'm going to embarrass
not
myself.
like Shaggy's
yeah, it's
voice,
got
I
that
don't
raspy, like cracking in and out shit going on.
Yeah,
You gotta find the roots.
Gotta find it. I don't know where to start with that one.
I just told you where to start.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right starting
rooting
spot.
one.
That's not the right jump off spot at all.
It is.
I can hear it in my head. I can hear the whole "you got drama" over and over again right now.
It's up in here.
No, you sound like Shaggy. That was not nowhere near it. It's definitely down over here. It's not up there. It's down here.
Fuck what you think you know,
bro. So Robert Downey Jr. should essentially get really high and do a biodome. No. He should do a whole John McAfee thing. Go to some island, become a drug lord, fuck the whole Hollywood thing. Cool, go back to being drug-ridden, psychopathic, crazy guy Robert Downey Jr. that we all miss, right?
Yeah. And then make real money.
He was in
and make
fucking
an actual Iron Man suit.
He's great. That's my point. I'm gonna get to it. It's a whole checklist he's got to go through. Fucking remember Robert Downey Jr. Can you shut the fuck up? Robert Downey Jr. is great in fucking Oppenheimer. Phenomenal, right? Probably gonna win the Oscar. He deserves it.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know who he's up against, but he deserves it. All right. Fuck whoever else is even nominated. They're all doomy idiots. It's gonna be all politics. Give it to Robert Downey Jr. Right?
Yeah.
Gets the Oscar. I think he already has a BAFTA. Just fucking, he's got a Golden Globe. He's probably got an Emmy. He got an Emmy for Adam McBeal. Just fucking hang up the boots, right?
Mm.
Go buy an island. Return to your forms again. He's great in Oppenheimer, right? But remember how cool and charming he was at Home for the Holidays when he's just strung
he's
out.
awesome in that. Yeah, he's so
The
cool.
longer
in that
hair,
movie.
a little bit more flamboyant, a little sweaty, thin, but also somehow bloated. I want that Robert Downey Jr. Not health conscious current Robert Downey Jr.
He's so cool and
I want Home for the Holidays RDJ. Bring him back. He buys an island, makes it into a biodome, so now everyone's like really interested in it, saying, wait, he's living on an island that is self-sustaining, that blah blah blah, starts having all the drugs, goes crazy, gets tons of hot female scientists, does the actual maybe even invites like fucking, he needs a sidekick. He could bring either Pauly Shore or one of the Baldwins on with him.
They're interchangeable.
Oh no, get Mel Gibson.
True.
Is Mel Gibson in recovery? Is he an addict of some kind?
I don't know. For argument's sake, yes.
For argument's sake, yes. He can go back to fucking climb Mount Everest again too. Let him get high with you. The two of you have your fucking biodome set up. Your drug
He's
lords.
a huge alcoholic.
Let him fucking have a couple shots, dude.
Yeah.
He's in a biodome. What's could happen? There's no danger.
Yeah, he's safe. It's self-sustaining.
It's self-sustaining. You're chilling. You got millions. His net worth too. You throw him in there. You guys are rich as fuck. You can make an actual Iron Man suit. That's the thing. He only leaves through like a pressurized chamber at the very top of the biodome. It's like this. It's not even glass. He's so rich. It's like the fucking force field from Star Wars and the Phantom Menace.
It's just the field.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one of those things. But there's like it doesn't work with the whole chamber. No, we're gonna go back from Star Wars. We're gonna go back to more based in reality. So this part next makes sense. Think of like the Sevastopol station in fucking Alien, okay? With those giant windows and shit, and then the chamber to get entranceway. Has one of those on the very top, and it's another glass chamber. When he goes into that chamber, he flies out as Iron Man. So he's never actually leaving the biodome, he himself. He's still in his self-sustaining Iron Man suit. And that's when he leaves and just fucking, solves all of the world's problems. This country's acting out of line, bang, bang, they're gone. I'm Iron Man, it's fine. And everyone's gonna be like freaking out saying, you're killing, this is mass genocide. And he's like, guys, I'm Iron Man, it's fine. And like, he is Iron Man. It's fine. Honestly, we saw those 3 documentaries prior and all those team ups he did. Those documentaries of him, like he saved the world like 3 times. And, like, those weren't documentaries, those were fucking movies. He's like, I don't know. Iron Man,
this looks
Robert Downey Jr. Over there's Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. And it's like, so you think Spider-Man's a documentary? Oh, no, I don't see him swinging around on webs, idiot. I see a guy flying around in an Iron Man suit that looks pretty fucking familiar. I'm pretty positive those were real movies.
The team ups were like some, fan fiction.
Yeah, that was
shit.
like some weird. That was like the scene in the Boys where the actual superheroes are making movies as well. They're doing their movie lines.
Yeah, exactly.
So the Avengers is fake because I've never seen no big green monster man running around Hulk smashing.
Nope, me neither.
I never saw Chris Evans not be a little bitch in real life. I've never seen ScarJo wear that outfit up close,
Yeah, that's true.
So my point being, but I've seen Iron Man fly around in this
Also, circling
3
back
years'
to that
time.
Chris Evans bitch thing, he's a bitch all the time.
All the time.
I couldn't figure out which one was Chris Evans. That's why I didn't
Fucking hate
respond.
that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Guy
Chris Evans is
sucks.
the worst.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
He's actually the least charming. Okay, no charisma.
great body.
Great, phenomenal body. Terrific body. Great, nice hair too. Really nice hair.
Yeah,
Great body.
You gotta throw back
nice
some
hair.
positives.
Yeah, everything else, hate about him.
Yeah.
Terrific
Fucking
body.
hate his
though.
guts.
Hate his fucking guts. On the outside, though, I hate what's on the inside. What's on the outside, good for you, man. You're killing it.
But hate his face too.
Hate his face.
I like everything from the neck
Yeah, from the neck down and then cock up. Neck down, cock up. That's the area we're really focusing in on here for Chris Evans.
And you mentioned the hair and brow.
And the hair. Yeah. That's cool too. But not the face. Not the face so much.
Fuck that face.
Just
Fuck
the
that guy.
cock. I'm sorry, not the cock. Not the cock.
No.
No. I'm sorry. That's Don't think about that. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. You son of a fucking bitch. But no, he fucking Robert Downey Jr. should Iron Man. His first action in business should be killing Captain America. Actually,
Yeah, fuck
the
that
second
guy.
act of business, that's when he just takes out all the whole drug lords and everything else, and he becomes the only drug lord. And also, just again, imagine when he takes off. We see him go to Iron Man. He flies back into the fucking biodome. Mel Gibson's got a fucking table full
Mel
of
Gibson
drugs.
becomes War Machine.
That's even cooler. Mel Gibson's War Machine. Now that's a fucking story for the ages. And Mel Gibson goes full like Lethal Weapon, like, oh, fucking crazy, and like smacking his head around and shit. The two of them are just paranoid on drugs in this biodome. They're doing like the live stream. You know the ending scene? Think of it as a mish between the ending of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang when RDJ and Val Kilmer talking to the camera. That meets the John McAfee fucking like coked out, just going crazy, like they're about to get me. Right, the neurotic stuff in the fucking live. So we see him go tear shit. Like there's some fight in Omen, and he goes over there and he kills these people. Right, he fixes the issue, flies back in, gets on a live stream. He's like, "What's everyone freaking out about? You know, what's the issue here? What's going on?" And everyone's like, "You killed him." He's like, "I'm Iron Man." And everyone's like, "Yep, I forgot about that. No, he's Iron Man.
He's done it before. Remember the docs?
He's done it before. We've seen it before in those documentaries. It's fine. Let him do it." But again, he's gonna come back. He's gonna be like, "Fuck you guys, all right? I'm not gonna defend myself." He's like, "I have an island. I had Mel Gibson. I have a lot of drugs. I'm good. Fuck you guys. It'd be fucking so fucking cool." I can't see a happier outcome, or especially too. It's like he's the only person where it makes sense for to have that final arc because the way. Because like, again, this is my point this is my original fucking point. Why wait till you're 85 years old to start doing drugs? And have your 5-year reign, then it's over, right? You know, you really want to follow after the fucking Germans that way, only get 5 years. No, you want like a long run of your supposed glory. So you think you do Robert Downey Jr. You start smoking pot at 6 years old. Maybe wait a little longer. I don't know, but again, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. I'm not Iron Man. I waited longer.
Yeah, I waited way too long.
I'm not Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm
not in Less Than Zero. I didn't make out with Jamie Gertz.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice list of accomplishments, that guy.
I wasn't an Adam McBeal. I'm not fucking... I never was on Joe Rogan.
He was on Joe Rogan?
He's on Joe Rogan. It was awesome. He's Robert Downey Jr. That's the first sign. That's actually that leads into, like, yeah, see, he's don't have a podcast. He's on Joe Rogan.
That was his first moment of exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't need to be Robert Downey Jr. actor anymore. He needs to be Robert Downey Jr., pseudo-political, quasi-drug lord, kingpin, psychopathic... scientist, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
And think about it. All the things he could solve, the whole Ukraine thing,
right?
Taking care
Immediately,
of, no
Iron Man fixes it.
And also, all like the leading scientists in the weren't they all like just giant meth heads?
Yeah, true.
So like
they were always exactly.
This whole narrative that
that's
drugs
the problem.
Are bad.
We need scientists who are fucking
everything.
That's the thing, dude. That's the problem. All these scientists today are like, drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. The research says, fuck what the research says. All right. Think about what those drugs should help you stand into the next discovery. Right. That's the only reason. Isn't that the thing? The only reason we even have math is because people started fucking having caffeine.
Yeah. We could have been in fucking space already with like colonies and shit, but you guys refused to do math.
Maybe right. Give it started at 6. Go through your entire like teens, 20s, and 30s, spiraling out. 40s and 50s, you can reground, be familiar. Go back to the glory days of, in your case, ages 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before the drugs.
The
early years. Then after that 20-year fucking sentencing you've given yourself of just nowhere near the happiness of no matter what you say. Fucking then, after all that jazz, right? You go full circle, back down the spiral, and now he drives off into the sunset. Stops being in movies, stops try to make Dr. Dolittle happen, just stops with all that nonsense, right? No Sherlock Holmes 3, nothing. No Iron Man 10, nothing. Moves on. He becomes Iron Man, becomes podcaster, becomes a drug lord. I don't see any other better outcome for him. And people who start and wait until they're 85 don't have that option. Because the only way it works is if you have the rise and the fall and the rise again. You can't start at 85 with these big ambitions of being a drug lord. It won't make sense. It doesn't check out. You need to be like Downey Jr. Wait till you're 6 years old. Get in, put one foot in front of the other, start walking out the fucking door.